It's your girl Jhordyn.
Off the Remy, had a back loose. Had to hit my old town to check the news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's going in. And I'm back up popping with it.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jhordyn. I have been MIA for approaching 2 months off this app and off this platform because your girl needed to get her mind right. We are creeping up on the new year, so I thought what better content to come with than a things to leave in 2020 video, things that we are not taking into 2021 video, and Instagram just triggered me, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So with all that being said, let's hop straight on into it so y'all can hear what I have to say. I'm going to be talking some mess. Some of these things are probably gonna be triggering to some of y'all. I really don't care. I said what I said. Now that that's all out the way, let's just get straight into this video. The first thing that I wrote on this list is very typical and very basic, and obviously it can't happen, but we're gonna still start and say that the thing that needs to be left in 2020 is Miss Rona. The coronavirus needs to stay its happy in 2020, okay? I'm sick and tired of people talking about this virus. I'm sick and tired of people whining and complaining about these masks. At this point, the virus is yet another thing for people in this country to argue about, people around the world to argue about. I personally have my conspiracies about it. I'm not gonna get into that, but bottom line, don't sit up here and risk your life and your family's lives and the lives of other random strangers that have health conditions because you want it to be selfish, because you don't believe in a pandemic. Miss Rona has been the source of a lot of the drama behind this year. Not all, but a lot, and plenty of it. Point blank period, she gotta go. Even though they just released information that in the UK there's a newer and stronger strain of coronavirus. How convenient. As soon as they start pushing the vaccine, here comes another version of the virus. I'm tired of y'all. I'm sick and tired of y'all. The next thing that we need to leave in 2020 is the freaking panic. If I go to a grocery store one more time and it's in 2021 and y'all are fighting over toilet paper and y'all are fighting over toilet paper, I'm probably gonna burst a vein in the center of my forehead because it literally makes no sense. Since this pandemic has hit us, the government and all these different states have made it blatantly clear, yes, the stores are essential. They're not gonna close. You have to come and buy food. You have to come and buy cleaning products. You need all of that. You need it. It's a bare necessity. The stores are not going to close. So why is everybody still panicking in the second round? When they announced that there was gonna be a second wave of coronavirus, I personally live in Washington State. When they announced the second wave, people was buying up the toilet paper again, as if we didn't learn from the first round of this that they were going to have the stores open. They were going to maintain the stores being open at a 25% occupancy. But y'all still wanted to go and buy all the toilet paper because you're scared. You're scared. Can we not panic? How do y'all still have energy to panic? How? It is what it is at this point. That's how I'm rolling. I am blessed that I wake up. I'm blessed that my family wakes up every day. I'm blessed that we have our health, and I'm extremely grateful for all of these things. But just because we're in a pandemic, I am not going to panic myself to the point that I am buying more products to wipe my behind with than products that I can put in my body and nourish myself with to be healthy. Leave the panic in 2020, because I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. Roll the next clip. The next thing on my list has absolutely nothing to do with the pandemic, but I am going to say it and it's going to trigger some people that follow me and some people that I went to school with. I don't really care. I said what I said. Y'all can be upset. Every single MLM that you have to offer can kick rocks and kiss my ass. If you have offered me an MLM in the past, I'm honestly probably gonna block you before the new year, because all you trying to do is scam people. All you trying to do is live a flex culture lifestyle, and I'm tired of it. For those of y'all who don't know what MLMs are, they contain things like Forex trading, Forex currency trading, offering you a hair product so you buy $500 to $1,000 worth of merchandise so you can advertise it and try to sell it to other people. It could be hair products. It could be freaking flat tummy tea. It could be anything along those lines. If they're trying to get you to sell a product and then try to bring more people in to sell said product instead of you just selling the product that they gave you to sell in the first place, it's a MLM, and it's stupid as hell. and I said what I said. I get so many messages on Instagram from random strangers in freaking Texas and Atlanta and New York talking about, hey sis, you look like a good businesswoman. I see you out here hustling. I see you out here grinding. Can I offer you a deal so we can talk business and we can collaborate? And I want to help you make money. I'm trying to help young women around the world make money. I almost called you out your name, but go to you can take that MLM and go to child. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. If you were really trying to help people make money, why would you not help the people around you that you already know? Oh, because they're not dumb enough to fall for it? Okay, y'all are really trifling and I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm so sick and tired of it. I said this same thing in my video last year, which is now not even up because I was cussing too much, and I'm probably gonna put bleeps where all these cuss words are, but I'm not gonna filter myself this time. I'm tired of y'all. If I said this in 2019 and y'all brought it into 2020, this chaotic year, I really don't want to hear y'all talking about MLMs and trying to sell me stuff or trying to sell me on trading Forex currency. Sis, I got a job. Don't worry about me. And even if I didn't have a job, I would still make something shake for myself. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Y'all are annoying as Stop trying to scam people. Stop trying to scam people. You haven't talked to sis since you were in high school, actually since freshman year. Why are you hitting her up when she's in grad school about to get a master's degree? Why? Because you're trying to scam people. Just make an honest living. Invest in yourself instead of investing in a company that is using you as a stepping stone to get them higher up to the top. Y'all talking about working for the white man. Y'all are just working for one black man, 1 to 2, maybe 5 black men or black women at the top, especially when it comes to Forex. Y'all are just endorsing their flex lifestyle. Forex can go to your MLMs can go to I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. If you hit me up on that energy in 2021, you're getting blocked. The next thing on this list, you know what we're not gonna do in 2021? You know what we're gonna leave in 2020? We're gonna leave the usage of the type 4 hashtag off of the posts that are promoting weave that is straight, bone straight, Peruvian, Brazilian hair. We're gonna leave that off of everybody who's trying to capitalize off of the type 4 hair category, because the girls like me who actually have type 4 hair look for videos and look for inspiration about type 4 hair, and now it's just flooded with type 3, now it's flooded with type 2, now it's flooded with wigs and weaves. This is not what we came here for. This is not what we came here for. It's not about 4C either, just straight up type 4 kinky coily hair. Y'all are using curly, like legit curly, Goldilocks curls in the category of type 4 hair. Loose ones at that. This is not what that means. I'ma just keep that one short and simple because only my natural hair girls are gonna really understand what I'm talking about. But if you know, you know. Stop using the type 4 hashtag if your hair is nowhere near the type 4 family. I said what I said. Leave it alone. Let that be that. Let the type 4 girls have what they came here for, because that's literally what started the whole natural hair community and movement. The next thing that we are leaving in 2020 is baby Fashion Nova. We are not going to continue to endorse pedophilic behavior and pedophilic fetishes on the internet with these brands that y'all praise so hard. Fashion Nova standing alone is problematic. On top of the fact that in the year 2020, amongst all this madness, they chose to bring babies onto the website and have babies in little baby hoochie mama clothes. I am one that is constantly vouching for don't over-sexualize kids. Like, let kids be kids. If a baby is running around in a little bathing suit on a hot summer day, let them do so. If a baby's running around in their diaper on a hot summer day, let them do so. But you are literally making thought clothes for kids. That is a problem. I'm down for the mommy and me outfits, but let them be appropriate. Let them not be creepy and weird, because y'all are weird. Y'all are weird for endorsing that. No, Fashion Nova is so problematic on so many different levels, and we've had this conversation so many times on this app here known as YouTube, but y'all still won't get it through your head to stop shopping with them. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I will not endorse them. I will not shop from them. I will not buy from them. I will not endorse people who endorse them. Let's also not forget the fact that Fashion Nova likes to steal from small black designers and use it as their own product and not give them any credit, and then also proceed to block the small designer that they stole from on all social media platforms, so the small designer can't even comment on the post and say to Fashion Nova's followers, hey, they stole that from me. If you black, come shop with me, because it's better if you're spending your money with another black person rather than a company who steals from black people. Why do y'all still shop with Fashion Nova? They've literally been exposed for everything under the sun, and y'all are still spending your money there. You must got dookie for brains, because none of this makes sense. Ooh, the next one on this list is gonna trigger y'all, and I am ready for it. I'm ready for it. I want that smoke. You know what we're gonna leave in 2020? We're not actually gonna get to leave this in 2020 successfully, because there's too many knuckleheaded, boneheaded, dookie for brain people in this industry and in the industry of social media and rap and hip hop culture and music and just famous celebrities on top of people who want to be influencers. All of y'all are problematic, and this is what I have to say. We need to leave flex culture in 2020. We need to leave flex culture in 2020, because you know what? People that actually have money, that actually have coin, they don't have to flex it all the time. If you got a nice car, cool. You don't have to show it off all the time. If you got nice clothes, cool. You don't have to show it off all the time. But y'all are so sick and twisted in the brain that every single time you get something nice, every single time you do something fun, you have to put it on the internet. You have to flex for the people. Otherwise, it never happened to you. And that is a problem. That is a problem. You're problematic. I'm talking to you. It is perfectly fine to be proud of your accomplishments. And it's perfectly fine to want to show the internet what you achieve every once in a while. It doesn't need to be everything. I don't personally want to know every move that you make, and I don't personally need to know every move that you make, because you're setting yourself up to be copied, and you're setting yourself up for people to be preying on your downfall. Y'all rent a car for one day and have 20,000 snaps in that car, acting like it's yours. But you know what? It's a rental. You don't own that thing. This generation has people so delusional that they will rent a Ferrari, they will rent a Lamborghini. Y'all ain't renting no Bugattis up in here. Y'all will rent one of these cars for a day and say, oh, but you're not rocking in a Lamb, you're not rocking in a Benz, you're not rocking in a Beam, you're not doing this, that, and the third. Why is it necessary to say you're not doing this? I really need y'all to be better with your money. It's not all about flexing on the internet. It's perfectly fine to share your achievements, especially the ones that you are extremely proud of. But to flex in a car and to sit here and act like that is giving you bragging rights, like, oh yeah, I got this car for the day, I bet you're not whipping this. You're renting it. All I'm trying to say to y'all is have your priorities in check. The flex is not necessary, because the flex is temporary, and you know yourself that it's not even a real flex. A real flex is you getting established in your career. A real flex is you graduating from college. A real flex is you achieving something big in your life, like a huge goal that doesn't have anything to do with something petty, like let me drive this car for the day. Let me rent this Airbnb and act like it's my apartment. Let me flex all this fake jewelry on the internet. Those aren't real flexes. They're not. And let me also let this serve as a reminder that flex culture is toxic to the point that it makes y'all forget that your real life that you live off camera is a lot more important than the life that you live on camera. Don't forget that. Do not let social media screw you in the brain so bad that you forget that the life that you live when you actually have to interact with people is a lot more important than what you put on the internet to make yourself look perfect. We're not carrying this energy into 2021. I mean, we are, because y'all are screwed in the brain, but if it was up to me, the situation would be deaded. Another thing that really just needs to stay in 2020 is all these sensitive people about every little topic. You can't say one thing wrong. You cannot say one thing wrong without somebody getting pissy about it, getting their feelings hurt, getting a little booty tickled on the internet by a stranger, to the point that people want to cancel you for your opinion. Or people, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Y'all are sick. Y'all are actually sick. That's one of the reasons that I haven't been posting and filming, because I'm like, do I really even have the energy to really just think about content or think about something to upload that doesn't fall into the categories of all this nonsense? But I needed to rant. Today has truly triggered me. The internet has triggered me today, I should say. In my real life, I'm perfectly fine. I'm chilling. But the internet has me triggered. So I thought, why not finally go ahead? Because I've had this list ready since before the start of this month. I started writing it in October, but I haven't uploaded this because I just haven't been motivated, because the internet is aggravating as hell. Y'all are so problematic. If the government was to take away social media tomorrow, y'all would literally go insane because you dump and invest everything into this. I would feel bad for real influencers that are actually out here doing something positive. But for those of you who are trying to be influencers and haven't even gotten there, but you have all your eggs in the influencer basket, y'all would be going stir crazy insane. And that's a problem. This ain't even become your real job yet, and you're already so addicted to it. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Back to my point though, I'm tired of having to tiptoe around anything that I say on the internet because y'all are sensitive. I don't want to have to sugarcoat my opinion because somebody is gonna get pissy about it and try and get my post removed, my video removed, my comment removed, whatever the case may be. Because I done pissed a lot of people off on the internet as of lately because I just don't care no more. I don't care what y'all have to say. I'm tired of being politically correct over things that you don't even need to be politically correct over. Y'all just can't handle the truth. Y'all can't handle being told about yourselves. And that's a problem. I am not here to coddle anybody's feelings on the internet, especially a stranger's. I'm not gonna sit here and be rude, but if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong, and you need to learn how to accept that and move on as an adult so you can correct it. Another thing that we are going to leave in 2020 is the fake sugar daddies that DM you on Instagram. Do you know how aggravating that is? And it's even more aggravating to me personally to know that there's so many people who legit fall for that scam. It is the easiest scam to detect because they'll be in your DMs and they'll be in your comments talking about message me, message me, message me. Come on now. Do sugar daddies, like for all the sugar babies that are legit out there making a business out of that situation, do real sugar daddies even reach out to you that way? Because I don't think that's how it works. Y'all are ridiculous at this point, and y'all will do anything to scam people, especially children. Because most of the people that these fake sugar daddies are hitting up because they're scammers and they have no morals, no morale as a person, they're scum of the earth human beings. These people are hitting up children, people who haven't even turned 18 yet. Really? That's illegal. You are going to jail. You belong in jail. You need to be thrown under the jail. Matter of fact, ridiculous. That is the only word that I can use to describe that. My final thought, Jhordyn's final thought on the sugar daddy thing though, y'all scammers need to get a job. You need to get a job instead of trying to scam little kids and people who are barely out of being little kids. Get a job, get a life. Another thing that I've truly had enough of on the internet are these long fake internet apologies. Keep them. At this point, I don't even want to hear y'all say sorry. I don't even want to hear y'all say sorry because I literally know it's disingenuous. You're only saying sorry because you got caught up in the mess. You're only saying sorry because people are calling you out for your bull. That is the only reason you're apologizing. And don't nobody need that. Keep your fake energy. Just know that we know. Whenever you get caught up in a scandal, you better stand in that shit. Because you probably still feel the way that you felt when you were doing whatever it was that got you in the scandal. A lot of what happened is not even new. All the Jeffree Stars and the Shane Dawsons and all these stupid people that have all these scandals but are still able to go on the internet and apologize and convince y'all to believe them, just stop. I don't watch apology videos. I watch people's reviews after the apology because I'm not going to give the person who apologized for whatever scandal it was the energy, the coin, the view, the attention to their channel. I'm not giving them any of that. Keep your apology, keep the same energy, and keep your feelings to yourself. I don't care care. I just don't care to hear it. Even if people change, I just don't care. I just don't care. That's where Jhordyn is with just about everybody. I just literally don't care. If you're not my family member or one of my best friends, I really don't care what you have to say, because I don't trust people. People are not trustworthy. Woo, child, the next two are kind of hand in hand, so I'm just gonna say them together because we're coming to the end of my list finally. Faceless internet trolls and children on the internet need to stay in 2020. First things first, let's get into the children on the internet and let's talk about how these YouTube couples and these grown people are literally only having children so they can monetize them. You are sick. You are sick. You're sick in the head. I get super uncomfortable when people have pages for their children. There's certain pages that are more wholesome, like pages that teach parents how to do their kids' hair or teach parents how to parent their children, but it's like a family concept, like the Jackson family values. They went through hell and back this year, by the way. I'm praying for them still because of their situation. That is a good family content, family-oriented page. Yes, the kids are spotlighted, but it is also circled in how their kids are being raised, how the family is raising their kids, how the family operates as a unit. That page is good. Then there's the I Am Treya's. I don't even know if she has an official page for her daughter, but she's a natural hair YouTuber, and she shows and broadcasts how she does her kids' hair. That's helpful for parents. But when you make a whole page like the freaking Ace family for their kids, that's creepy. Like, you got pages for your baby who can't even walk yet. You're a weirdo. You are a weirdo and you're monetizing your children. That's problematic as all. Now back to the faceless internet trolls. I have to remind myself that in too many cases, a lot of these faceless internet trolls are actually children because they're not allowed to have social media and they're probably sneaking behind their parents' back to make the account, and none of the account doesn't have their information aside from the email, which obviously we don't see unless they have it posted somewhere on the account or unless you're some kind of freaking serial hacker. I just know that faceless internet trolls are the epitome of the source of my irritation on the internet. You got some balls and some nerve to be talking all this mess in my comments, but you don't even have the gall to show your face. And that's to the adults, because it's not just kids that are faceless internet trolls. The adults be having all kinds of things to say, and they'll say it with their chest because they're not putting their face out there. And I'm like, show your face. Let me see what you look like. You have the nerve to have an opinion about something that somebody said, especially when whatever the person said isn't even problematic. But y'all got the nerve to have a negative opinion or to be trolling, because that's literally all it is, on a faceless account with no content. Keep that in 2020. Honestly, they should make it required for everybody to show their face, so that would allow less children to be on the internet and it would allow less trolling adults on the internet. I'm tired of faceless accounts. Force people to show their faces. So children are not allowed. Children are not allowed. I'm gonna say it again. Children are not allowed. And adults that want to talk won't talk their because they have to put their face out there. Or they will, and their face will be out there, so I'll have some more respect for you. Now, last but not least, this is gonna piss people off. BBLs need to stay in 2020. Just all of the unhealthy perfectionist things that happen on the internet and on social media that are literally put on a freaking pedestal and a billboard for people to look at of all age groups. I'm tired. I'm a little insecure about my body still, but that's because I gained quarantine weight. Once I get rid of the quarantine weight, I'm going to be perfectly fine where I was. And I'm not trying to dump on people who get plastic surgery. If you feel that insecure about whatever you have going on, by all means do what you need to do to make yourself feel better, but also understand that a physical change is not going to change what you have going on mentally, okay? Let's not forget that. Plastic surgery is also extremely dangerous, and a lot of people are so desperate for it that they go to these cheap doctors and end up dying, which is extremely unfortunate and sad, which is why I tell people to steer clear of plastic surgery, because it's not even worth it, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's not worth it. You can think what you think. Opinions are like booty holes and we all have them, but in mine, it's not even worth it to go down that route. Long story short, every time I get on Instagram, it's somebody being plastered in my face with a BBL, and I'm just tired. I'm just tired of looking at it. I'm tired of looking at these booties that are filled with plastic and random juices and liquids that just don't sit right with my spirit. And that's not even me coming from a hater's perspective. I'm just like, What happened to all the people that are natural? It is okay to have a natural body that's not perfect. It is a-okay. I'm just tired of looking at the shiny plastic booties. I'm so tired of looking at it. I can't look at rappers' girlfriends anymore because I'm just gonna get annoyed. Like, why is this becoming the beauty standard? What happened to the people with rolls? What happened to the people with stretch marks? I would be perfectly fine if we left BBLs in 2020 because my eyes are physically tired of looking at that. My final thought is the only reason that people go and get BBLs is because all they see on the internet is BBLs and they have insecurities that they cannot deal with within themselves. That is literally the beauty standard. Normal people that aren't even in the industry want BBLs because all the rappers girls, all the female rappers, aside from people that are natural like Meg or whoever else you want to reference, I don't got time to be sifting through my brain like that right now. The only reason that BBLs are so popularized and normalized is because all of y'all on the gram have them. All the Instagram baddies, all the rappers' girlfriends, all of y'all got BBLs. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery for those who are willing to get it and want to take that risk within themselves. That's your business. But oh my God, I don't want to look at the fake booties right now. But that's all I gotta say. That's it for my list. There may or may not be a part 2 to this video because it's really long and editing it is going to be a pain in my behind. But hey, it is what it is. If y'all agreed with anything that I said, drop it in the comments down below. If you disagreed, like I said, I want that smoke. I stand by what I said. I said what I said. I believe what I said, and there might be a part 2 to this video, so somebody might be mad all over again. But I'm gonna just leave it there. If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big fat thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for the new year, trying to get to 1K, trying to get monetized. And follow me on my other social medias because when I go on my YouTube hiatuses, I will always be on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that crap. Y'all heard what I had to say. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye.